Welcome to the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair. Here's a look at your headlines. Tuesday is primary election day in South Carolina. There are some changes in polling places, so you'll want to check on where you should go before heading out to vote. You're asked to bring along your photo ID to your polling place throughout Beaufort and Jasper counties between 7 in the morning and 7 p.m. You can vote in either the Democratic or Republican primary, but only one of those. Most voters will see only one race on the ballot, the primary for the 1st District congressional seat currently held by Nancy Mace. If you have any questions before you head to the polls, scvotes.gov will hopefully have answers for you. And we'll have more information on primary day coming up a little bit later. Well, you might think that you're ready for hurricane season, but are you ready for the possible flooding, rising sea levels, and changing weather conditions associated with climate change? The town of Hilton has a pair of meetings scheduled Tuesday from noon to 2 at the town hall and from 4 to 6 at the Island Rec Center to hear from you on an island-wide resilience plan to figure out how to deal with flood risks both short and long term. Now, you can share your thoughts with the town's flooding analysts while the program is still in the planning phases. The Beaufort County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help with its investigation into a shooting that left 4 people injured at a graduation party Friday night. Officials say they responded to multiple calls reporting gunfire on Horace, Dawson Lane, and Dale around 11 in the evening. 3 of the 4 gunshot victims, a 17-year-old female, a 20-year-old female, and a 21-year-old male, had already left to get medical help before deputies arrived. One victim, a 38-year-old woman, was still on the scene. No one suffered life-threatening injuries. Investigators say unknown individuals arrived at the party and began shooting. Anyone with information on this incident is asked to contact the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office or to call Crime Stoppers of the Low Country. Well, all this week, historic Mitchellville on Hilton Head Island is holding celebrations to commemorate Juneteenth, the end of slavery. In addition to commemorating the holiday, those who attend the events will see recent updates to the park, which is undergoing restoration and preservation efforts. Some of the events include bird watching at the park on Tuesday with Hilton Head Audubon. Friday the 14th, there'll be a drum circle at Mitchellville, and the week will wrap up with Juneteenth Festival on Saturday, June 15th, with live music, vendors, and much more. You can get more information by going to exploremitchellville.org. Well, someone in Bluffton probably has a huge smile on these days, but we don't know who that is. An unnamed Bluffton man just won $300,000 in the $10 stacks of cash scratch-off game. He says he always picks the ticket that's, quote, sticking out the furthest, end quote, when he does get a scratch-off ticket. This one he purchased at an Enmark station. And after realizing he won, the man said he took the rest of the day off and paid his debts. Lottery officials say there are 3 more of those $300,000 tickets out there in that stacks of cash game, though your odds of winning are 900,000 to 1. Now, if you want more information on these stories and more, visit the news sources on your screen and be sure to check us out on Facebook, X, and Instagram. If you have a story idea, email us at news@WHHI-TV.com. With sports, here's Justin Jarrett.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LocoSports.com. It's been a busy time on the baseball diamonds with the return of American Legion Baseball in Beaufort and Walterboro this summer, and now the All-Star season is in full swing as well. The Bluffton American All-Stars kicked things off with a district title this weekend at Oscar Frazier Park, knocking off a scrappy Beaufort squad in the championship game of the Diamond Youth Baseball 6 and Under Rookie League All-Star Tournament. It's some of the most adorable baseball you'll ever see, but make no mistake, these kids can play. The Beaufort Ospreys brought Legion ball back to the area last week, but are off to a tough start after dropping all 3 games to a strong St. George squad. Walterboro Post 93 also sits at 0-3 through week 1 after drawing a stacked Charleston team to open the season. The Ospreys open a series against Charleston tonight at Battery Creek High School. On the golf course, Bluffton's Landry Williams and J.P. Reed tied for 5th overall at the SCJGA's Upstate Junior Classic late last week, shooting 3 over par over 36 holes. And Williams was the champ in the boys 13 to 14 age group, winning by 7 shots. On the track, the Palmetto Roadrunners were back in Columbia this weekend for the Team Blaze Max Speed Invitational, where Jonathan Kelly brought home another haul of medals with a win in the 110 hurdles and silver in the 200 and long jump, while Makima Adams claimed gold in the 400 hurdles, both in the 15-16 age group. For more local sports news, check out tonight's new episode of the Loco Sports Lowdown, live at 9 p.m. on the Loco Media Network. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks a lot, Justin. We'll be right back with more here on the WHHI News. Don't go away.